Hey, welcome back. So, despite having several hundred hours in this game, I realized one thing. I have never actually built a proper piston-powered car. So let's build one. First of all, starting pretty basic. A platform and a seat. Put some steering on the front. And a couple of wheels in the back. Nothing fancy, I just want to get the concept done. Just to say that I did it. And I just realized it should have been 3 wide, so let's make it so. Rehook it. Alright, left is left, right is right. Great. Now onto the piston part of it. Piston and a button to operate it. Oh, great start, it works. The car doesn't move though. Now to move the car, I would really like to have something for the piston to push against. So, do this. Yeah, the car moves and it's powered by a piston. A good start. Not good enough because I'm lazy. I don't want to get out of the seat to place a couple more blocks every time. Yeah, this is taking way too long. So, you'll clean this mess up. And let's do something where blocks are placed automatically. First of all, might as well extend it down. Yeah, might as well use a different block, but the idea is extend it down so that I only have to place one block on the ground instead of two. That'll make things a little quicker. Alright, perfect. Now, to place a blocks for me, how about a vacuum pump, wherever that is? There it is, vacuum pump and a box. And sure, let's do this. Extend it out, place the vacuum pump right here. Need a couple of angles probably so it doesn't hang too far back. But that right there ought to be fine. And now, add a simple delay block. Button into the delay block, into the pump. And let's say delay. No. Button directly to the pump. And then the delay block to the piston. Delay the block by, let's say, yeah, a quarter second. Stuff the box full of cardboard. Let's give it a try. Places a block, pushes forward. Places a block, pushes forward. Well, it is technically piston powered, yet again. But now I got these blocks still being left all over the place. So, first of all, make it go a little bit faster, and how about a spud launcher, wherever that thing is. It's been a while. I don't remember the layout anymore. Layout of the menu. So, what if I just mount it down below? That ought to be fine, right? Put a couple more on just so I don't have to hit it perfectly. Make sure it still does not scrape the ground. Oh, it does. Alright, in that case, that would be the best way of doing this. Probably with a little bit of suspension. Something like this. And another one here. And a wheel. Yeah, now by tweaking the suspension I can lift it up ever so slightly off the ground, hopefully. Yeah, this is perfect. It is, well, it probably is touching the ground, but just lightly enough to where it can still roll forward. Anyway, well, let's say to clean up after the car, I'll just put another button on. Button 2. Follow these. Hey, it works. So place, push, clean up. Now, because like I said, I'm lazy, I don't feel like pressing buttons manually all the time. So let's automate this by adding another delay block and connecting it instead of the button. I can delay it by, let's say, half a second. And now, by just holding one button, push and clean. Push away and clean up. Very nice. Could probably go a little faster, to be honest. But I think the piston is at maximum speed, which yes it is. It honestly doesn't have to expand all the way out, so let's add another delay block and let's add a NOR gate. Now delays, then need an AND gate for the piston as well, so disconnect that and connect that. Now goes here, flips around, shuts off the AND gate. And it does so after, let's say, 350 milliseconds. That is, it will just pulse it back quickly, then retract. Not a little too quick, so try this again and sure, try half a second. Very nice. Oh, I think I ran out of cardboard here. Half ought to be plenty. Please push away. Place and push away. Now the problem is that it's removing them a little too quick, so set this to, let's say, 3/4 of a second. How about this? just so I don't have to hold a button and I can just press it once and keep going. You know, what would be the easiest way to actually time the thing? Oh, I can use an electric motor. Alright, one of them goes a little bit off to the side so it doesn't interfere with the wheel. And get a bearing. Get a couple of pipes. Something like this. Now I only need a sensor. Something like this ought to work. And now, whenever a pipe passes a sensor, it triggers it once, and the cycle continues for as long as the motor turns. And what's even better, I can use the W key and drive it as normal. Maybe a little faster than that. But observe. Oh, because I already have a post signal, I don't really need any of this nonsense, although what I do need is a little longer post signal. So let's put a couple of blocks there. Now then, signal. Of course that's a delay for the cleanup, but piston, and I should have kept a delay block. There we go. And then this is the delay block for, yeah, professional. Anyway, no delay on the dropper, but the slight delay on the piston, which would be 100 milliseconds. Should be a little quicker than before. Let's try that. So it drops, pushes, nice. No, it's moving, and it's cleaning up after itself pretty well. It's not really pushing off the block like I wanted it to. Nope, that's too much. Try to slow down the motor maybe. Okay, it sort of works, or works a little better than before. Problem is, the dropper, or vacuum pump, or whatever you want to call it, takes forever to recharge, and also this really should be pointed away from the sensor so it doesn't just continue triggering as the car is on the lift. Nice. Okay. To remedy this situation, let's do this. Let's bring this up a couple of blocks. Go up by a couple. Something like this, perhaps. There. Alright, 1 and 2 for double the frequency. And now, to make sure they deploy the block at just the right time, I just need another sensor. Let's put this guy somewhere like right here. Yep. A block for it to see, that way it will only see one block and not 3 of the width of the dropper, although that might be a better idea. And make it go, might as well use the same electric engine from the front, and actually I don't need all this nonsense from the front anymore. Because now the block places it down, then slide delay and to the piston, which it is already connected. Very nice. And then from there it can just clean up. Yeah, instead of putting clean up directly on another delay, what I will do is put a NOR block here, and that way when it is it is no longer detecting the dropper, it will clean up after itself with a short delay. Hopefully that all makes sense. Yeah. Let's try it. And that's why I was thinking that might need a bit more than just a single block, because piston doesn't have enough time to actually move the car. So we'll try with 2 blocks. Bit tail heavy too. I can add a little weight to the front so it doesn't jump as much. This ought to work. Alright, places a block, pushes away, cleans up. Let's give it a little more delay right here by expanding. I used to say 3 blocks, that way pistons are pushing slightly faster, or for a slightly longer time I should say. And now, push, place and push, place and push, and so on and so forth. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've officially built my first ever piston-powered car. It's not perfect, but it drives along pretty well. And it is only powered by 1 piston. Hope you enjoyed this little adventure, and if you have any suggestions or ideas, let me know.